Just talk about the 2 home runs, what you saw, what you hit.
Yeah, just got the second or the first homer. I think it was like a 2-1 cutter slider thing. Just was in the middle of the zone, and I was able to elevate and capitalize on it. I was looking for something kind of hard out over the middle of the plate, and thankfully I was able to capitalize, stay within myself, and hit the ball in the sweet spot.
You talked this week about all the things you've done to kind of refine your swing and stuff, and how much you work with the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there one specific thing that you're doing better in these last 7-8 games?
I mean, mechanically, there wasn't really too much wrong. I mean, it's getting ready earlier, but also honestly, the biggest thing is just taking my time as much as the clock allows, and then also staying relaxed. And if you can stay relaxed, you're going to be able to move more efficiently in the box, and you're going to be able to make more sound swing decisions, and you're going to be able to lock in on your own zone in the box. So for me, I think being more relaxed, and which is helping me kind of see the ball better and be more efficient. And being relaxed in the box is really difficult. Stadium in front of thousands of people, and also like there's a lot of other implications every single night. But just playing baseball, keeping everything super simple, and just doing whatever I can to help the team win.
Pete, what's the sense of relief for you down a stretch like this? You had a pretty rough stretch a few weeks ago. What's the sense of relief when you get to the other side of it, like you did in the last few games?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying myself, but every single day it's a new battle. Every single pitch is a new pitch, and every inning is a new inning. So as much as it's been great, I've definitely enjoyed my play. I think over the past week it's been really fun, and it's really enjoyable to help the team win and do my job and play a part and help this team win. It's great, but also every single day it's a new challenge. It's a new adversity every single day. So for me, I feel like I'm in a really good spot, and I just want to fight like hell to keep staying where I'm at.
With this being the first game after the trade of Robertson, team-wise, how did today and this game feel compared to previous?
Honestly, the same. I mean, our job's the same every single day. Do what we can to compete and win a baseball game every single night. I know that there's a lot of hubbub and buzz around the trade deadline, and rightly so. There's teams making moves, and that's a big deal in the industry of baseball. But also, it doesn't matter where people go. Our job, it remains the same no matter who's in this locker room. Our job's to compete and do whatever we can to win with whatever we have that day, or with whoever we have that day. And I feel like that this team is extremely close. It's very tight-knit. We always believe in each other, and we're gonna keep fighting. The season doesn't end at the trade deadline. The season ends October 1st, and that's a huge message that we've been relaying to each other. And we just want to keep playing really good baseball. Again, we've been playing great baseball this July. I know June was really tough, and we had some tough stretches in May, but if we keep pushing and keep going and doing the right things, then we're gonna have a hell of a chance at the end of the year. So we just need to keep pushing and keep being the best we can be every single day.
Given what happened last night, does this win mean something tonight?
Every win means something. We just need to do whatever we can to win every ball game. We're not in a position where we can take our foot off the gas. We just need to keep doing what we can do every single night. Keep trying like hell to win. Thanks, guys.
Max, what was the difference between this start and last start for you?
Execution. I feel like I did a good job of executing my fastball to all quadrants and then using all the off-speed pitches around that. And Albie was great today. He had a lot of great calls. And we had a good rhythm today. So when I can, pitch with all the pitches, locate, was able to keep them at bay.
There've been a few times where you've pointed Alvarez out. When he's calling the game the way that you like it, and you're in that type of rhythm, what is different about those types of games?
You turn over kind of the pitch calling a little bit more to him, let him kind of get you through the middle counts, and then you kind of know where you want to go in the 2 strike counts. We were talking about, hey, I was going to let you call that pitch, and then once you call that pitch, I'm calling the next pitch. And letting him kind of dictate how the bat was going to finish. And so we did a great job today of being on the same page and working well together. And that's, when you get Pete to hit a couple homers, makes for a good win.
What was your reaction yesterday when you heard that Robertson got traded?
Disappointed. I mean, obviously, you know, we put ourselves in this position. We haven't played well enough as a team. I've had a hand in that. You know, for why we're in the position that we're at. Can't get mad at anybody but yourself. But it stinks.
And so do you think that there's time that if the front office keeps you guys together, that there's still a run to be made?
Probably gotta have a conversation with the front office. I mean, you're trading our closer away. You know, I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna have to have conversations with the front office.
Did you?
I have not had that conversation.
No. Did you see that coming yesterday, or did it kind of catch you by surprise?
I mean, look where we're at in the standings. Our record is our record. Obviously, the front office has decisions to make. You know, Steve has decisions to make, and you know, we got to understand what the direction of the organization is going to be.
Does it change at all the way that you feel about your tenure here?
Like I said, I got to have those conversations. I have not had those conversations yet, so we'll see.
Is that
Those
something
conversations you would initiate?
I don't know. Well, the whole trade stuff, when it gets into that, you have no idea. Baseball's crazy.
Are those conversations you want to have before the deadline?
What do you mean?
Well, there's a few days before the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something, do you want to talk to Billy about that stuff ASAP? Or do you mean like once the dust settles after the deadline next week?
Probably, but, you know, I would imagine everybody, you know, you got to understand what everybody's going to do. You know, this isn't like the trade for me out of Washington. When I was in Washington, I was about to be a free agent. You know, our season was going south. You know, I wanted to get traded to a playoff contender. You know, that was the calculus for me with the Nationals. This time around, I'm not going to be a free agent. I have another year here. You know, came here, done good. We did great things last year. Won 100 ball games last year. Unfortunately, this year it's not. But you know, with Steve and the rest of this organization, you can see a path forward. You can see a path to contend next year. So, you know, that's where the calculus is different.
Does the trade of Robertson affect that though? With your
Got to have a conversation with the front office.
About
Everything.
about beyond this season, you mean?
Everything.
What they envision for the
Everything.
organization?
Everything. That's the most I'm going to say. You have to talk to the brass. You have to understand what they see, what they're going to do. That's the best I can tell you. I mean, I told you I wasn't going to come on this until Steve was going to sell. We traded Robinson. Now we need to have a conversation. I haven't had that conversation yet, and I will.
does that need to be with Steve and with Billy?
Not going to discuss it. Mets brass.
The fact that
That's enough.